Once your leads are assigned, it is important that they're followed up on time. Taking too long can lead to missed opportunities. Ensuring this manually is difficult and inconsistent. We can automate this with DE SLAs. Distribution SLAs notify you of missed targets. Usually, this is to enforce response metrics such as time to contact. SLAs help your team achieve their targets by making them aware of upcoming and past SLAs, but if they miss a hard deadline, SLAs can automatically reassign the record to someone else. SLAs have been a part of DE for some time now, but in our latest release, we've introduced even more options on how to set them up. We now have 3 options. Time checkpoint SLAs. This is the most commonly used option. Checkpoints are set at fixed times after assignment to check the value of a field. For example, has this lead been followed up within the hour after assignment? Continuous field monitoring SLAs. The SLA criteria will be continually evaluated for a set amount of time. If at any point during that time the criteria is true, the SLA will be considered missed. This method is useful if you already have an established SLA process and want to flag SLA breaches to distribution engine in order to auto-reassign records. Custom datetime SLAs, the new option introduced in Llama. The SLA criteria will be checked at a date and time specified by a field on the record. For example, you could have a custom SLA check datetime field which stores the time limit for the SLA action to be completed. This method is useful if you have specific times to check SLAs that change for each record. Let's have a look at how to set this up in DE. You will find SLAs under the Tracking and SLAs menu item when within a team. My first example is of time checkpoint SLAs. In this scenario, I expect my reps to move the record out of the assigned status to contacted in an hour maximum after the lead has been assigned to them. If they don't, they'll be notified that the SLA has been missed. Next, if the lead is still with the status of assigned after 90 minutes, I want to reassign this lead to someone else. Reassignment is configured from the distributor level tab here. The next option is the continuous field monitoring SLA. This method is useful if you have an established SLA setup in your org already. In my example, I have a checkbox on my lead record called SLA check. And here I select for how long should DE continuously check if the SLA has failed. Custom datetime SLAs is the newest option introduced in this release. The SLA criteria will be checked at a date and time specified by a field on the record. This method is useful if you have specific times to check SLAs that change for each record. In my example, I want my leads created each week to be dealt with by the end of the same week. So, I have a formula field that stores the end of the week, and the SLA checks that the lead should be moved out of assigned status by end of the week. If not, the SLA is missed. To summarize, you can use DE SLAs to automatically monitor that reps take timely action on the work that is assigned to them, and the new feature in Llama gives you even more flexibility to match your specific business needs.